Under firelit rafters, we enter a Germanic feast, where food, oath, and song forged power, memory, and faith for tribe and realm. Picture a long timber hall, smoke threading to a darkened ridgepole, benches lining the walls. At the center, the hearth gives light and authority. At the high seat, a chieftain or king presides. This is more than dinner. It is a stage where rank is visible, favors are granted, and reputations grow. Hunted boar, beef, and wild game are carved in order of honor. Horns of mead and ale pass from right to left. Closest to the host sit proven allies, envoys, and sworn companions. Farther down, younger warriors trade glances, measuring themselves against old tales. Decisions are made between bites. Quarrels cool or kindle over cups. A feast might mark a victory, the turning of seasons, a marriage, or a funeral. Guests enter bearing gifts and leave with better ones, cloaks, rings, blades, promises. In a world where memory lives by the tongue, the hall becomes archive and court, theater and sanctuary. Here, loyalty is served hot, and every seat is a pledge. Power here is plated on trenchers. The ruler's authority does not rest on scrolls and seals, but on generosity. To lead is to give. Food, drink, weapons, silver. To follow is to repay that gift with courage, counsel, and service. This exchange binds the comitatus, the retinue, to their lord and ties households into a wider web of obligation. Roman eyes noticed. The historian Tacitus describes assemblies where vows were renewed and futures decided amid drink and meat, with judgment softened by warmth and sharpened by honor. Promises become public when witnessed over the hearth. A blade across a palm, a toast lifted, a ring pressed into a calloused hand. These gestures make private intent into communal law. When a lord is lavish, tongues praise him. When he is stingy, whispers loosen bonds. Thus the feast is a political instrument as precise as a spear point, capable of rallying clans, sealing alliances, or preparing the room to accept hard news and bold plans. Here loyalty is negotiated aloud. Between courses, voices rise. A poet stands, later ages will call him a skald, and recites. Genealogies unwind like golden chains. Heroes step out of memory, glittering with improbable luck and earned scars. Whether the tale is of ancestors or near-fallen friends, its effect is the same. Identity takes root. The young listen as if drinking. They are measured not only by battles fought, but by how their names survive in song. Boasts are sworn, oaths are tightened. Laughter and friendly taunts test the edges of pride. Storytelling is schooling, courtroom, and trumpet at once. Each performance refreshes the ledger of honor and shame, lifting some and warning others. In a society where paper is rare and ink even rarer, memory is the medium, and the hall is the archive. Thus, the feast teaches, judges, and recruits before swords ever leave their sheaths. All listen closely. Feasting is also worship. Certain gatherings coincide with sacred days, solstices, harvests, rites for war or peace. Animals are led in, offered, and shared. The act binds people to powers they cannot see and to one another. Leaders often serve as ritual mediators, their roles political and spiritual, their authority doubled by ceremony. In northern tongues, later ages call such rites blot, sacrifice followed by communal eating, a pattern that likely echoes older Germanic custom. Bowls are raised to gods whose names shift across the map. Woden or Odin, Thunr or Thor, Tiu or Tyr, and to honored dead whose stories still instruct the living. Religion does not stand apart from governance. It crowns it, lending storm and star to human plans. In the glow and smoke, the tribe imagines itself watched, judged, and, if fortunate, favored. The meal becomes a vow and witness. Time presses in. As frontiers shift and Roman power recedes, Germanic leaders step into new roles. War chiefs become kings of post-Roman lands. Courts learn new manners. Scribes set sounds into Latin letters. The hall endures, but its symbolism changes clothes. Banqueting adopts Roman touches. Arrangements, tableware, titles, and, in many places, Christian blessing. Gift-giving remains the currency of rule, yet gifts now speak two languages, the old of kin and valor, the new of law and diplomacy. Where once decisions traveled only by rumor and memory, they now ride alongside documents. The feast keeps its heat, but it serves a world with wider maps and subtler negotiations. Even so, at the center, the exchange is familiar, a generous hand, an attentive retinue, and the repeating promise that tomorrow's risks will be shared. The old rhythms learn new steps and endure. Centuries later, echoes carry through mead halls of Anglo-Saxon England, Norse Scandinavia, and Frankish courts.
It's actually the same joke. Although I think I actually know one figure. No, two. One of them is actually a fitness guy. Can you imagine? Of all people. And he's in really, really good shape. The other one. No.
All materials have been developed under the Erasmus Plus program as part of the S.P.Q.R. project. This project is carried out by a wide partnership of esteemed organizations, with the Interactive Bulgaria Foundation serving as the project coordinator. Other partners include Mos Maiorum Ulpiae Serdicae and the National High School for Ancient Languages and Cultures, Konstantin Kirill Filosov from Bulgaria, the European Schools Brussels IV from Belgium, Associatia Culturala Tomis from Romania, Familia Gladiatoria Egyesulet from Hungary, and Geza Frank from Austria. In addition, 18th High School Sofia and Dwolf Studio from Bulgaria are contributing as associated partners. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to exploring more of history's fascinating chapters together.